Yes.
Now then, talking of productions, Kim Ismay, we've talked about one woman show tonight earlier on about Josephine Baker, and you're about to launch. Have you started rehearsing?
No, not yet. In fact, the first time it had ever been mentioned in the public space, as it were, was on your show. Last time was on your show, and I sort of blurted out, I'm doing this. It was terribly exciting. It's called About Bill. It's going to be at the Landor Theatre, which is in Clapham North. So if you're interested, folks, you need to go to www.aboutbillthemusical.com, and there's all sorts of information on there, a couple of bits of songs. Some of the songs are on YouTube now, not with me singing, but with Matthew Strachan, who has written the music for it, and with his wife, Bernie Gaughan, who's been on the show, actually. She's, amongst other things, a very successful novelist, and her last book was Why Do We Have to Live with Men, which was...
I think I remember that well.
I think so. And
never could answer it.
They wrote a wonderful musical called Next Door's Baby, which I did for them, which is how I got to know them. And they've astoundingly written about Bill for me. So it's a very different process of learning because it's written for my voice. It's written for my speech patterns.
Oh, really?
Mm. So when I first read it felt like I already knew it. I don't already know it. There's a lot to learn. But it's wonderful, and there's various...
Can I ask a really simple question?
Yes. She won't answer, because I know what you're going to ask, and I've asked her.
Oh, right. Who's
Go
Bill?
On. Yeah.
Bill Fitzgerald.
Oh, you wouldn't tell me last time.
You got confused, I think. We all got confused about who it was, because you said, is he real? Well, he is within About Bill. Bill Fitzgerald is a jazz trumpeter who's born in 1930 and dies in 1990 after a life of ghastly debauchery and bad behaviour. And obviously you never meet him, but you meet... His life is told by all the women in his life, starting with Stella, his mother, who finds out that she's pregnant with him, through to his daughter, Sally, who becomes a singer-songwriter in California and writes a song for him called Journeyman, which is just extraordinary. And so the musical styles change. We start with the sort of the Gracie Fields kind of feel to things, and it ends up with the Eagles, Randy Newman. It's
fantastic.
Just... Matthew and Bernie have written just the most extraordinary piece, and I would come and see it.
And Matthew Strachan, I know his father, don't I?
Keith
Strachan, who came to my wedding. I know it seems a motley bunch. There was Shakin' Stevens, him.
Get out.
No, true.
Shakin' Stevens and Keith Strachan.
And
never see them in the same room together.
Jack Good. I don't know if you remember Jack Good. Everyone thought that was my dad, but he wasn't.
Gilbert O'Sullivan?
Gilbert O'Sullivan.
No.
No, literally no.
Sorry,
that was just you.
I'm sorry.
He's winding me up. But Keith Strachan, the Astoria, and don't start me off on it, I still can't believe it's gone, but he was the MD for all those shows, Oh Boy and Elvis and everything else. So I know. So Matthew, I knew when he was in a pram. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
So can I? Does that mean you're going to come out of Mamma Mia, or you're going to do it?
No, I'm taking a holiday. I'm using a week of holiday. We're only on for a week. So it's Tuesday the 15th of November through to Sunday inclusive. I have to put Sunday show in, otherwise nobody who works in the theatre can come and see it. It's very exciting and terrifying in equal measures because there's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide when it's just you.
Very brave. I know. Brave.
It's so exciting.
It is
what
exciting.
an honour to have something written for you.
Exactly.
Yes.
It's the greatest honour.
And such a beautifully crafted piece.
Did you say people can book now?
They can indeed. If you go to the website, there is a link through to the Landor, or you can go onto the Landor website and there's a facility to book online.